Well, I think the unit here, the Conviron A1000, what it does is it brings research into the classroom. And, I think that has always been a struggle for us as teachers, is being able to do the authentic experiences within a classroom with the constraints we have with time, the classroom period and the curriculum. So being able to have the research unit in the classroom actually allows you to integrate it into your programming. And that doesn't happen without the technologies that this unit provides us with.
So I used the plant chamber as a collaborative study with my whole science class, and I feel that the plant chamber increased the energy and changed the whole energy of the class. Every day we would come in to do the plant study, and people would just be so excited, and we would all feed off of each other's excitement, and it made learning about plants and everyone's interest in plants so much more.
There are many benefits to having the chamber in the classroom. One of the most important ones is for students to see firsthand how different nutrients or your abiotic factors are affecting the plant growth. Usually we would just talk about that in the classroom. A lot of them don't have any experience with gardening or growing plants at home. So this was something that brought more interest to the classroom and was invaluable in the experience it provided them.
What I like about the Conviron Plant Growth Chamber is that it made me feel mature, as if I was in a real lab and that I was being taken seriously.
The Conviron Chamber allowed students to do hands-on activities instead of just watching PowerPoints, to have the opportunity to see real life happen in terms of plants, in terms of growing, what could affect them. It made it less me talking and more students doing. And research has shown that students remember more when they get to experience concepts and life.
Before we even started our science fair, we ran a little trial seeing how different fertilizers affected the growth of a plant. And the main reason we did that was to learn the whole research process, so learning about variables, materials, procedure, and the chamber really helped with that. It was more of a hands-on activity instead of just being handed out sheets where we just read. It was a good hands-on activity to see the whole process of measuring, taking data, making graphs. So it helped out with learning the whole research process.
Collaborating with other teachers from other schools, other cities, other provinces, other countries would be something that I'd be really looking forward to. I think there'd be a lot of value in that for the students to see that, hey, we're just in this little pod here at Fort Richmond Collegiate, but then other kids are doing it, and what are they doing, and what can this lead to, and how can we spin off from what they're doing? And maybe that collaboration would just inspire kids to keep learning.
It was a really great experience using the plant chamber because it opened up some really great international opportunities for me. And it's just a really cool tool to use in general, and you can do a lot with it. There's lots of different experiments. It opens up a large window for you to be able to use this.
I think one of the challenges in education globally is that teachers, as a teacher, we have a tendency to really focus on what we teach. And there's not a lot of opportunities to engage across curriculums and to work with fellow teachers during the school day. And I think having a unit that engaged our whole science department here was just another way in which we can bridge those challenges that we have in education, and that is, we have classrooms, we have science labs, and we have curriculum, and as a teacher, we end up being restrained to a degree by those constraints that the system puts on us. And having a research unit right in this room and in this school all of a sudden just changed the dialogue. And I think that's a really powerful tool in education.
I think it just makes me feel much more mature, and that, I can really have a job in the STEM field. And this is what it's like. And if I like it, it'll help me continue my path.